Hey guys, Joe here. Over the past year, I have attempted to run 500 miles. Now, I know for most runners out there that doesn't seem like a lot. Most runners would run that in just a few months, but I am not one of those runners. I learned a lot throughout this past year trying this challenge. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about running, but I mostly learned about priorities. I learned a long time ago that when we say that we don't have enough time for something, we're really just saying that we don't prioritize that something. So over the past year, I've had to prioritize running, which means I had to sacrifice other things like watching TV, reading books. I even had to sacrifice some time with my family. I even sacrificed a phone. I got caught in a rainstorm one time, and it was the only time in my life that I thought that I might die because I was outside. There was lightning everywhere. It was raining sideways, and my phone got too wet, and it lasted for a little bit after I put it in some rice, but just didn't make it. I had a few injuries, some leg injuries, some back injuries, mostly unrelated to running, but it really affected me and made it where I couldn't run as much as I wanted to. And I also was getting to a point where if I would run more than a few miles, I would get a migraine. I would lose my vision, my head would hurt really bad. Through trial and error, I just realized that I was just not getting enough electrolytes. The problem is, nowadays you can drink all the water you want, but the water's been filtered so much that it takes out a lot of the nutrients that you would get normally by drinking water. You still get hydrated, but you don't get those electrolytes and those salts and those things that you need to keep you healthy. And so for me, it gives me a headache. And so it took me a little while to figure all of that out. But I was able to finish my 500 miles this year. I was able to run them, and I really feel good about it. I really feel like I made progress. I lost some weight, which made me a little bit healthier. I put some of that weight back on when I stopped running, but it really did make a huge difference. They say you can't outrun a bad diet, and I totally agree with that. So I think if I really wanted to lose a lot of weight, which who doesn't really, right? I would have to change my diet. So we'll see. So I guess the big question is, am I going to continue to run? Of course I'm going to continue to run. I'm not going to run as much. It's actually the first part of February, and I've only ran maybe 5 miles this year. I don't plan on running 500 miles ever again. I don't plan on doing any more challenges, but I do plan on continuing to run. So if you want to follow me on Strava, I still have that. If you want to continue to watch my videos, that'd be great. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and click that bell notification, and I'll see you next time.